Trevor Story could be on his way out of Boston. Media pressure mounts as Marcelo Mayer arrives and infield becomes crowded. Welcome Red Sox fans, share and subscribe to the channel and activate the notification to receive the latest news from Boston Red Sox. Help us reach the 2,000 subscribers so that our channel arrives for more people. I count on all of you. The Boston Red Sox are facing a critical decision that could significantly shape the course of their season. As August approaches, a month typically filled with roster moves and trade activity, one pressing question continues to dominate headlines and fan conversations alike: what should the Red Sox do with Trevor Story? The veteran shortstop, a two-time All-Star and one of the team's biggest signings in recent years, is currently going through the worst slump of his career. Meanwhile, top prospect Marcelo Mayer has been promoted to the majors, bringing energy and optimism to the roster. That combination has fueled speculation that Story's days in Boston might be numbered, with some analysts suggesting he should be benched or traded. Trevor Story's worrisome decline. When the Red Sox signed Story to a 6-year, $140 million contract, expectations were sky-high. He was seen as a cornerstone of the infield and a vital part of Boston's offensive strategy. But recently, his performance has been far from what the team envisioned. Before last Friday's game against the Atlanta Braves, Story's stats were alarming. Just 16 hits in his last 121 plate appearances, with 42 strikeouts. These numbers paint a picture of not just a slump but a prolonged decline that's hurting Boston's offensive output. Despite that, Story did have a brief moment of redemption. In the fourth inning against Atlanta, he crushed a 431-foot home run off pitcher Grant Halmez, a swing that Red Sox fans are hoping signals a turnaround. But is one home run enough to change the narrative? From early season spark to lineup liability, Chris Cotillo of Mass Live reminded fans that Story started the season strong. Over his first 23 games, he posted a .337 batting average with 5 home runs, 15 RBIs, and an OPS of .894. Unfortunately, that hot start quickly faded. Since then, he's been a black hole in the Red Sox lineup, Cotillo wrote. While teammates and the coaching staff have continued to publicly support Story, the media and fanbase are running out of patience. Calls for change are getting louder by the day. Zachary D. Reimer, Story is on his way out. Zachary D. Reimer of Bleacher Report didn't mince words in his latest piece. Given his already disappointing tenure in Boston devolving into a backup-level performance at shortstop, Trevor Story looks like he's on his way out. At best, the Red Sox could move on by eating or buying out the remainder of his 6-year, $140 million contract. Reimer argues the Red Sox should consider trading Story or even designating him for assignment, a drastic measure that reflects how much his value has fallen in Boston. Marcelo Mayer, the new hope. The arrival of Marcelo Mayer has only intensified the pressure on Story. Widely regarded as one of the Red Sox's top prospects and deemed MLB ready, Mayer was called up after third baseman Alex Bregman suffered a quad injury. At just 21 years old, Mayer brings talent, poise, and excitement. While his call-up initially covers for Bregman, many believe this is also a trial run to evaluate his long-term fit with the big league club. For now, Mayer is playing third base, meaning Story's role at shortstop is temporarily safe. But that could change quickly. If Story's offensive struggles continue, it will be hard to justify keeping him in the starting lineup while Mayer sits. What should Boston do? With Bregman's return timeline still uncertain, the Red Sox have a brief window to evaluate their options. But time is ticking, and tough decisions are inevitable. Story's future hinges on whether he can turn things around. Was that Atlanta home run a fluke or the start of a resurgence? The Red Sox don't have the luxury of waiting too long to find out. Plus, with Mayer on the rise and other versatile infielders on the roster, it becomes increasingly difficult to justify giving Story consistent at-bats if he remains unproductive. The weight of a $140 million contract, one major obstacle is Story's contract. With over $100 million still owed, trading him would be complicated unless Boston is willing to cover a significant portion of the remaining money. On the other hand, releasing him outright would be a painful financial hit. The front office is stuck at a crossroads: retain a struggling and expensive player or open the door for the next generation, even at a cost. Fans have chosen their side. To many fans, the choice is clear. Mayer represents the future, young, talented, and full of promise. Meanwhile, Story represents a big investment that hasn't paid off. Across forums, radio shows, and social media, Red Sox fans are calling for change, and they're calling for it now. Hello, super subscribers. Thank you for the incredible support for our channel. Today, I'm asking for your help with donations to further improve our content. Your contribution will help us continue bringing quality and frequent videos. Any amount makes a difference. If you can help, click the donation link in the description. We have special rewards for donors. Thank you for all the support and see you in the next video. What comes next? The summer promises to be a defining period for the Red Sox. As the trade deadline nears and injured players return, Boston's front office must make some bold decisions. If Mayer continues to perform and Story stays cold at the plate, there will be no excuse for keeping him in the lineup. The return of Bregman will only make the infield more crowded. Mayer needs to stay, and if there's only room for one, the stats don't lie. On the other hand, if Story's recent home run is the start of a rebound, there's still time for redemption. The problem is, in Boston, time is a luxury few can afford. Red Sox fan, do you believe that Marcelo Mayer will be in place of Trevor Story? Leave your opinion in the comments and leave your like and share and subscribe to the channel and activate the notification to receive the latest news from Boston Red Sox. Help us reach the 2,000 subscribers so that our channel arrives for more people. I count on all of you.